Knock, knock, knock. Are you guys there? Wakey, wakey. Hello. Thank you guys so much for jumping on. Just joking. Really appreciate you guys coming to check this out. My name is Zach Deane, and I'm going to take you through in the next 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to keep this super short, super refined, and would love to keep it high energy. Albert, how you doing? Oh, that's awesome. Good to see you from Taiwan. If you are tuning in, please share with us where you are in the world. And if you have any specific questions about Healy, please put it into the chat, and I'd love to get them answered for you. The intention today, guys, and I think you guys share a similar intention to me, that globally, I think you're here for a similar reason to me, which is my vision is to help myself become the purest form, my purest form, and through doing that, add value to the world. Through purifying myself from past injuries or traumas, anything like that, to then become my fullest being potential and then add value to other people in the world. So if that's something similar that you're wanting to do within this planet, in this lifetime, please put a yes into the chat as well. And so what we're going to be talking about is Healy, right? This is the next evolution of holistic health and wellness. We're going to be offering, when you guys jump off here, a scan. So if anyone wants a one-on-one scan with me, this is my website, and this is to book in a one-on-one scan as well. So please go through that, and you can learn more, as well as we'll book in a one-on-one time. Or if you have other questions about Healy, please go back to the person that referred you to this webinar, and they can answer anything for you and get you started. So while we're actually running this, I don't know if anyone here has a Healy. You guys probably have a Healy at home already, and you're here to learn as well. I'm currently running the emotional scan aura treatment right now, running to balance out my chakras. And I'll go through how that works in just a little bit as well. So where did this start for me? This is about 14 months in the making. You know, I've always been fascinated by health and wellness, and I studied nutrition and health coaching about 8 years ago, and I got to a point coaching hundreds of people, and I realized that food and exercise was not it. There was something missing in this health equation, and I didn't know what it was. So I started to learn more about quantum biology, which is our body's impact by the frequencies around us, by EMFs, by fake light, through our phone radiation. What are the effects of these man-made frequencies on our body? And so I started to do a lot of research and study, and I was blown away at how our body, when it's disconnected from nature, we literally age quicker and we become sick. When we connect and reconnect with nature, our body heals. And it heals very fast. And so that's why I love the Healy so much, because it's re-tapping into our body's ability to regenerate through microcurrent, through what we would be getting if we're walking along the beach or, you know, meditating in the grass, negative ions connected to the energy of the earth. The Healy does the same thing. So this is where I got excited 10 months ago. And I got so excited, I scanned about 400 people, 450 people in the last 14 months. You know, 87-year-old Larry, his vision, his wife has dementia and gave away all their money to these scammers, and he was really stressed. So I said, hey, Larry, I've just met you, but would you like to try this frequency device? It helps with anxiety. And so he connected it to his ear clips. And within a couple of minutes, he could read all the signs, because we were at a coffee shop across the road perfectly. His vision, his communication was so on point. And so literally within a couple of minutes, it improved Larry's health and his mindset. And I was like, holy moly, this is huge. Instantly, it's getting people immediate results. From then pets, it's got amazing, from everywhere, from the elderly all the way down to pets and everyone in between. The Healy has been getting amazing results. There's a group on Facebook with over 50,000 people that have been added in there, and there's testimonial after testimonial on how it's helping people's skin or energy or sleep or organs or stress or pain. And so when I started to share this 14 months ago, every person that I shared it with got a result or some kind of response to it. And I was like blown away. I was like, I need to keep sharing this. And so within that, we've had over 6,000 people join the tribe from all around the world. And that's just one scan at a time. And that's collectively. So a massive shout out to our team, and also a massive shout out to the corporate team who, behind the scenes are working, specifically these medical advisory board experts, Dr. Caroline McMacken or Nuno Nina, are two of the people responsible for bringing Healy into the world. My number one question when I first found the Healy was, I had three concerns, okay? Three concerns. I'll share them with you in a second. But my number one question was, how does this impact the mitochondria? How does this impact the energy packs of our body? The mitochondria are these little parts of our cell. You've got thousands of these mitochondria in each cell. And there's certain things that give the mitochondria food, so to speak, food, grounding, water, electrons from the sun, the earth. It feeds the mitochondria. And with a better mitochondrial health, our body can function more effectively and fight disease and look better and feel better. And so what I found from Dr. Caroline McMacken, I'll see if the webinar's right here. This is the first one I watched, guys. I'll take you on this journey. This is the first video I watched by Dr. Caroline McMacken in a specific animal study. There was a 500% improvement in ATP production, which is the energy of our cells. 500% boost from one specific microcurrent frequency. And so she's on the scientific advisory board for Healy, as well as Nuno Nina. And so along with these other epigeneticists or phytotherapy or naturopaths, there's a holistic group of people behind Healy, which is really important. And then I was like, okay, so it helps the mitochondria. That's really important, because that's really what the reason we eat food and we do these healthy habits is to support our mitochondria. If our mitochondria ages and dehydrates sooner, we age quicker. If we can support our mitochondria, we can feel healthier and happier for longer. And so this is what the original Healy looked like. The Healy is now a miniaturized portable version, but it's actually a massive box. The technology has the Rife programs, it has the frequency specific microcurrent, multiple frequencies at the same time, and it has the Nuno Nina Gold program. So it has what the Healy has today, because this is the first edition for Healy. And so they thought, okay, this is a bit impractical. You can't all, use this in someone's house. It's not portable. So they thought, hey, why don't we make a portable version of this and call it the Healy? Connect it through the thing called the smartphone and make this an ultimate smartphone. And then that's where it was born. And so from that, this is really connecting people through, it's kind of bioresonance, but it's kind of not, but it's also working with microcurrent, which is kind of, it's pretty much electricity, but a very subtle level, and it's helping the cells recharge and regenerate. So whatever your health goals are right now, guys, if you have a health challenge or a health goal that you're focusing on, the Healy has 120 different programs with 144 different frequencies. Each program for energy or sleep or relaxation, there's about 400 to 500 frequencies in there, and our body needs a kaleidoscope of frequency. And so the Healy is for someone who really wants to start utilizing their phone as a smartphone and not as a dumb phone. This phone can now be used as regenerate to be able to self-heal. And so how I see the Healy, and I'll quickly read the disclaimer. So the Healy is a medical device for the treatment of pain and chronic pain, fibromyalgia, skeletal pain and migraine, as well as for the supportive treatment of mental illness such as depression, anxiety, and related sleep disorders. A lot of the other applications are not really recognized by conventional medicine due to the evidence of the sense of conventional medicine. So I'm going to go through how the Healy works and think outside the box. And hopefully you guys will kind of get the idea of this. But the best way to describe the Healy is that our body is kind of like an instrument. And our body has all these different strings. And together when they play, that's our health. That's the song. That's the rhythm. That's the energy that we emit. And that's the music that we're playing. It's through our instrument. Now, we have things that kind of age us and affect our health. So those strings, so to speak, become ill or don't work so well. So the Healy comes in and scans all those strings to figure out exactly which string of your instrument, your body's instrument, your health, is out of balance. And so it taps into what Nikola Tesla would say was the secrets of the universe: energy, frequency, and vibration. Because we all know that science, even science proves now, everything in it, including us, is made up of pure energy, atoms, vibrating, string theory, everything's, just vibrating energy. Even every cell, every molecule, every atom, every subatomic particle in our body is all energy. So there's now frequency devices that pick up on our body's energy. And then from that, connect in to our smartphone to give us the right program. So it does two things. It analyzes bioenergetic imbalances. For example, it could be your skin, it could be your eyes, it could be your hair. It could be scars on your body. It could be your organs, your liver, your kidneys, I don't know. It's going to pinpoint what's out of balance, and then through personalizing the frequencies and the dynamic feedback, it's going to deliver frequencies to catalyze organic healing in your body. Your body is the miracle. The Healy just helps to remind your body how amazing it is. And so hopefully we've got your attention. So how does the Healy actually work? So there's programs for physical, mental, bioenergetic balance, beauty, chakras. My favorite programs at the moment are for the fitness programs, regeneration, or for mental balance, acute, helps me sleep, brought back my memory. The pain programs for my jaw, my back, my knee. My body's 80% pain-free in about 20 minutes using these programs. So for one, it helps people's mindset and mental illness. And for two, it helps people's pain and chronic pain in their body. And so this is huge. This is huge. And we are all pioneering this movement. There's only 150,000 people with a Healy globally. And this is really just only getting started. So how does this happen? So the Healy works like this. So the BEF at the top and the cells at the bottom, the Healy's in the middle, kind of like the yin yang there, right? So you've got frequencies for the bioenergetic field. So you've got the bioenergetic field is the flow of live energy connecting body, mind, and soul, traditionally known as chi or prana. In scientific terms, an information flow on the quantum level. So this can be measured now. The Healy measures that and then communicates from the cells through the Healy, through the information into the information field, and changes different frequencies into our body to help support our body's regeneration process. So the delivery of microcurrent with frequencies has been found to increase membrane potential and ATP production. That's what I was mentioning before. And so there's science behind this. This is hardcore science. This isn't woo-woo. This is just pretty much, very, very simple understanding. It just hasn't been taught. But 1985, Robert O. Becker wrote a book called Body Electric many, many years ago. He spoke about different animals. They were using certain microcurrents to stimulate growth in frogs. For example, they were growing limbs back. They were growing plants 3 times faster with certain microcurrents. So this has been around for a long time, but it's been suppressed. And B. John Nordenstrom, from my understanding, he was using frequency therapy with people with chronic conditions who weren't supposed to be healed and was getting amazing results with them and was kicked off the American Medical Association. So this has been around for a long time, but it has been suppressed. And now the fact that I'm sitting here with a red t-shirt, my earphones, and a Healy on, someone who's really passionate about health and wellness, teaching you guys about frequency therapy, it means that this is becoming mainstream. This is the beginning of a massive wave and tidal wave. Everyone's wearing those silly smartwatches from Apple or their Fitbits, and they're literally frequencies on our body 24/7. That is not healthy. But it's kind of, we're understanding that it can read our heart rate, it can read our stress levels, it can read our, these different parts of our sleep. And so the Healy is very similar. It's picking up and reading our body. You don't need to have it on you at all if you don't want to have it on you at all. And it picks up on your frequency and then helps to balance out your frequency with multiple frequencies. And so the cells have a specific voltage. When that cell voltage changes through aging, toxins, toxic thought patterns can kill the body. Trauma in the body, injury, or emotional, and these cause cell voltage of our cells to change. And so the Healy does the opposite. It brings our cells back into balance. So you integrate this in with your other healthy habits, whether that is a meditation or a breathwork practice or a journaling, or whether you're seeing a coach or a mentor or someone. You have this on while you're doing life. You can wear it indoors, outside of the house. And the results, some people notice a result within 1 session. Some people notice a result after 10 sessions. It depends on someone's body. And most people are recommending the Healy. 94% of people recommend the Healy. All these testimonials are found in the testimonial group. I'm going to send that into the chat right now. If you haven't been in there, please jump in, share your testimonial if you've got a Healy already, or if you want to add other people in there to share what this is all about. That's all the information in there that you need. You just search for anxiety, search for pain, search for skin, search for, sleep, or whatever it is, and you'll find other people in there sharing their testimonial as well. So who created Healy? Marcus Schmecky. He's written 25 books on consciousness. He has his own institute for consciousness research, where he gets scientists and physicians and therapists and engineers to talk about consciousness and where the world's going. So he was also a monk. Studied in India for over 10 years to and from Germany, and he's the one behind Time Waver and then also Healy as well. So he's then partnered with Christian Harper. They've known each other for many years. He's a massive investor in sustainable technologies, and they thought, hey, let's produce different editions for the Healy. So there's 4 different editions. One's the gold, 20 programs. The Healy Holistic Health, the green one there, has about 50 programs. The Healy Holistic Health Plus has about 120 programs. And the Healy Resonance has 120 programs, plus does all the scanning. You can upgrade at any time. Just to give you a rundown, you've got pure programs for helping getting rid of environmental toxicity, or helping protect your bioenergetic field, or helping get rid of, releases about getting rid of unpleasant sensations. You've got all the pain programs, the bioenergetic mental programs, Meridian, Sleep, and Skin with the Healy Holistic Health, usually $1,000 US. The Healy Holistic Health Plus, you've got learning, job, beauty, chakras, protection programs for electrosensitivity, plus all the other programs on the lower Healys. Now, the one that most people start on, the one that I have, the one that most people who want to get the most out of the Healy get, is the Healy Holistic Health, is the Resonance, because it has the Healy Holistic Health Plus, which contains more than 120 programs on the 16 program pages I'm reading off here. And then it has the Healy Advisor Analyze app with Resonance and Aura module. So what that means is it scans your aura, scans particular traumas that are in the body, it scans and gives you recommendations on bark flower remedies, amino acids, materia medica, all the different 120 programs. It goes, hey, Sam, hey, Larry, this is the one program you're recommended today. Run this, drink some water, relax. This is going to help your health. And so the Healy has those programs. Now, because of the promotion at the moment, guys, you're saving between between 500 to 1,000 US, between 800 to 1,500 Australian. The Healy Holistic Health Plus is usually 942. In US, it's 470. So each Healy gets an upgrade for free. Does that make sense? So you go to the website, you go through someone's link, go through their link, and they can connect you. You go to the shop, you click on, say, the Resonance, and it's not going to be $3,524 like it is in Australia. It's only going to be $2,114, depending on exchange rates and things like that. So you can upgrade at different times. This is only available till March 2nd. Just so you know, you have a 2-year warranty with the Healy, 14-day money-back guarantee. In terms of where this is available in the US, it's available in Australia, in New Zealand. It's not available in Canada or Brazil just yet. There's a whole country list if you're wanting to get it into the country that you're in, or if you're wanting to bring it into the country to begin with, chat to some of the people and you're like, hey, I want to bring this amazing technology and be the first in the country and kind of share this with my community in the world. Then, chat to the person that invited to this webinar. In terms of the business network marketing, which in my opinion is the most honorable industry there is, because of people helping people. The only way you can benefit is by helping others. So this is all about uplifting, helping people. Now, when you have an industry based on contribution and impact, there's a whole nother mindset. This only really resonates with a small percentage of people. But what you'll notice is when you start using the Healy, you'll be like, oh my gosh, it's helped me, and I want to help my mum's back pain, or I want to help my dad's, lung problem, or whatever's going on for them. You can then also help them as well. And if then other people want to purchase the Healy, they go through your link. So this is, in terms of Europe, it's a Class 2 medical device. In America, it's FDA cleared. In Australia, it's a holistic wellness device, very strict with the certifications here, but it's a medical device in Europe, right? It's a unicorn product because no other company, after 14 months of doing this, I've never seen any other product come close to what the Healy does. The portability, the usability, the community, everything, all the support, nothing. All these other frequency devices, I bought this other frequency device for $3,000. It just tests your Meridian. It's pretty cool. It's bulky. You can't carry it with you. You can't sit at a cafe and use this frequency device. And it was 3,000, I think 3,700 actually Australian. And it doesn't do all the other cool things that the Healy does, right? This is just an analyzing device. The Healy does the analyzing plus the actual treatments to send the frequencies back into the body. So this is a category creator. It's so unique. It's just disrupting the skin industry because there's programs for anti-aging, disrupting, the mental wellness industry because there's programs for mental, emotional support. It's disrupting the learning industry because there's programs for learning concentration, the fitness industry. So this is disrupting multi-billion-dollar industries with what we call frequency therapy. We usually, when we get sick, we go and get a pill, right? You guys probably don't do it because you guys are super healthy, but that's usually, you get sick, go to the doctor, they give you a pill, that's how you get rid of the ill. But no, why don't we start learning self-healing at home? Why don't we start learning empowerment? Why don't we start taking that power back into our own hands? And that's what the Healy actually helps accelerate. And so with different trends, with 150,000 members in over just around 18 months, the Healy is really, I guess, expanding and wanting to connect with people that understand energy. We want to connect with other people that are heart-centered. We have a team full of awesome practitioners or mums and dads or uni students or entrepreneurs or online people and coaches. This is a beautiful community. And so our values are co-creation, healing, leading by example, and love. And if you resonate with any of this, we want to partner with you. Yes, we want to invite you to join the community, integrate Healy into your life, get an amazing result, and then share that with the world. So your next steps, if this is what you're wanting to do, is you need to try it out. So to try it out, guys, feel free to either talk to the person that invited you, or if you want to go through my little website, or if you want to go through and actually schedule a one-on-one scan with me through Zoom, happy to do that as well. Ideally, if you've got someone who's invited you, go and chat with them. This is just for new people who don't know how they got to the webinar and they want to have a try with the Healy. So definitely go jump into my links. And now, when you get your Healy, you have 2 weeks to trial this out. I used the Healy for 2 weeks. In my first 2 weeks, I scanned over 35 people, and I was amazed at what it picked up. I was like, after the first few scans with people, I was like, no way would I send this back. But if you want to send it back after 2 weeks, you can. Worst case scenario, you just send it back, you get all your money back. So you request a one-on-one call and a scan with your friend. And then when you purchase the Healy with the promo, right, March 2nd, you're going to be saving 500 to 1,000 US or 500 to 1,000 euros or 800 to 1,500 Australian before March 2nd only. After that, all the prices go back up, you miss out. And so when you purchase your Healy, you get your Healy, you get all the wristbands, the ear clips, sticky pads, depending on which country you're in. In America, they don't get the ear clips. 2-year warranty, ongoing support, business portal, lifetime Q&A, practitioner and users. So this is what it's all about, guys. It's about sharing knowledge that's been lost or suppressed or that has not been out there, and sharing it with the world, because we all have not just an opportunity now. Yes, this is an opportunity. It's great. It's exciting. But when you really, those that stay in this long enough will realize that this is a responsibility, and we have something that the whole world is looking for, and people out there are suffering right now, and we have a solution. And so we're fired up. And so anyone that is excited to get started, if you join this week, the people that are joining next week, because this webinar will be the same time, the same link, those that get started this week will probably be, next week, those people will be in your team, and the people after that will be in your team. So this is how this grows. It grows organically, and all through you getting a great testimonial and a result, and you sharing it, and then getting a great result and them sharing it. This is growing like wildfire, and you can't stop this. And this is what we're all here for, is to make a difference and change the world. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Bye.